Hey YouTube, how's it going? Anthony Frasica coming back at you with Here in my office 43 or something like that. Got a lot of here in my offices under my belt. Um, I made quite a lengthy video last time talking about real estate investing and how I was kind of things had slowed down and I wasn't getting any action from prospective employers, but that has changed somewhat. I do have an in-person interview for M&T Bank tomorrow on Friday um, with two people, probably like a half hour each. It's an hour of interviewing, and it's not an audit. It's a compliance testing manager with like four direct reports. Sounds good. The only bummer about it is the pay. In fact, he said to me, he's like, "Oh, I can't believe how much money you were making at your prior place." I'm like, "Shit, that's not what I want to hear." But they said the pay would be like up to maybe around $105,000, which if you paid attention to my last videos, I used to be making 140, so quite a bit more. But but at this point, when I've been unemployed for almost a year, $100,000 sounds really nice because right now it's zero. So we're gonna go for it, and hopefully it pans out. Hopefully I can get an offer. You know, at least the HR guy sounded really excited about my resume. He said it's hard to find people with leadership, people management experience like I have, and then audit testing and control experience, and the bachelor's in finance and the MBA and the CIA and all my credentials. So, hopefully he said he'd work as hard as he can to get me the best offer possible. But, I got to do my part and do the interview. So that's coming up tomorrow. And I'll be sure to make a video. I'll probably make a video. Might make one tomorrow. Might make one next week, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Just to let you guys know my impressions from the interview. And they usually are very positive. I have a tough time being able to tell when a company is not interested in me, even if they're not. The interviews always go smoothly. I always answer all their questions. I don't know. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that tomorrow. Today I have a call with my attorney in an hour, and we're gonna talk about getting this pre-settlement funding thing done so that I can get a loan. I'm looking for a loan of like $30,000, so it's nothing to sniff at. It's a lot of money, and the company that makes the loan wants to make sure that your case is strong and you're going to win your case. And I guess the deal is they'll give you the money and then they agree to not. I don't have to pay them back because they're going to make money from the proceeds of the lawsuit. So that's in play. So hopefully I guess we get like a copy of the complaint, the complaint that we're going to file with my prior employer, and that's hopefully all they need. There's something else called like an EEOC statement that I guess we're far off from. It's not going to happen in a while, probably months away. But I don't have months. I need my money now. It's like JG Wentworth 877 cash now. And I've called JG Wentworth, and unfortunately JG Wentworth wouldn't make me a loan. They said, you need to have you know, you need to have an offer ready that you've accepted on the table. And I thought to myself, I'm like, well, if I had an offer, like say for argument's sake, what if the bank was going to settle my termination case for $500,000 and I was happy with that figure? If I knew that was coming around the corner and we were good with it, it's only should be a matter of weeks to get the money. So I don't know why JG Wentworth is so strict with their pre-settlement funding. But I'm going through a different company called Tribeca Loans, because after I got rejected from JG Wentworth, I just started looking for pre-settlement funding companies, somebody that would work with me with my case, and I think I found the right people. So I'm going to meet with my lawyer today. We're going to see if we got everything they need and send that over to them. And hopefully I can get a loan because it'll really alleviate a cash crunch situation that we have going on here right now. So yeah, another thing, I usually don't talk about just what I'm applying to because until it materializes into some action. It's kind of pointless to talk about, but for what it's worth, I've I want to work at a big bank, ideally a large corporate global bank, and I've been having trouble applying to Citigroup because it was messing up something with my password, and it was saying that the password didn't match, and it did, and it was really driving me nuts. And this has been going on for months, and I just gave up, and I don't apply to them. But today I tried to apply to a operational risk manager job at Citi, which is in Gettsville, New York, which is actually right next to the town I live in Amherst, right in Buffalo. So it's a suburban office, and they have an operational risk manager job, and I'm qualified for it. And I guess they changed their human resources system and their application system. And this time I was able to get through it and apply. So I put in two applications to Citi, actually. One is a senior audit manager job for corporate functions, which is kind of what I've done before, and that's in Tampa, in Florida. And then there's the operational risk manager one, which I'm hoping for more in Gettsville and in Buffalo, so I wouldn't have to move. And I applied to those two places, so I'm excited about that. That just happened, 20 minutes ago. So hopefully I hear back from Citi. This is the first time I've applied to Citi. And I've heard back from a handful of other big banks, at least to give me a shot at getting a job there, like Wells Fargo and Goldman Sachs. So we'll see if Citi falls in line and gives me an opportunity to interview. And then too, my last video I talked a lot about real estate investing, and I've been looking at more, not distressed, but not the nicest properties in Buffalo, but you could pick up properties in Buffalo for even $50,000, but you spend 80, 90, 100, you're going to get a pretty nice 2-unit that might rent out for the whole building, might rent out for $1,500 a month, something like that. So going back to the M&T job, if I picked up a job that paid $100,000 for argument's sake, we can supplement that income with another passive income stream from real estate investing, so that I won't notice the difference in pay. And when I say I used to make 140 and this is only 100, the truth is I made a base of 115. So throughout the whole year, 115 was what I was used to, and then I got a big $25,000 bonus. But they said that at M&T they don't do bonuses. Their bonuses are nothing like I was used to, unfortunately. So we'll have to look for different ways to supplement my income, because my expenses have gone up, they haven't gone down, and I need to bring in as much money as possible. But another thing too, and this gets back to the lawsuit, there's something called you could sue for back pay, which is the pay that I've been missing out on since I was fired. So I could say a year of I could sue for $140,000, which is what I made annually, and I've been out of work for an entire calendar year. And then there's what's also cool is there's something called front pay, which is earnings missed out on in the future, and that's so if I picked up a job that paid $100,000, but I was making 140 before, I can sue for that $40,000 difference, and I don't know how many years I can go out, but for my damages I computed, I said, well, I'm going to work until I'm 65, so take $40,000 a year. I'm 37 years old, and add up all those years, and it turns into a very big number, $40,000, and it's hundreds of thousands of dollars addition. And so if we can get that money in the lawsuit, we might not even have. I still want to do real estate investing, but we can make ourselves whole by having. I'm going to have income streams coming in from the new job once that happens, real estate investment portfolio, the stock market portfolio, and front pay from my lawsuit. But I think I get it all in one check. I mean, so you got to be. It's not like they're gonna do a structured settlement where they're gonna pay me every year for whoever knows how long. I think I just get all that money up front, and then it's my responsibility to manage the money as I see fit, do smart things with it, invest it. Um, yeah, so it's it's kind of a complicated thing that's going on right now, guys. But I think we're gonna get through this. I think I'm gonna end this video kind of quickly. But if you like these videos, check out my other Here in My Office videos. You can get a sense of what it took for me to get to where I am, and my experience as an internal auditor, and my experience in this year-long job search, because I've been making videos almost the whole time that I've been searching for these jobs. So if you're looking for jobs, you're in the same boat as me. It might be something you might find interesting. Um, and then yeah, if you like this video, just if you don't mind subscribing or hitting the like button, that would be very helpful. And I hope to bring more good content in the future, guys. So see you next video. We'll make another video in a couple days after we've met with M&T and I've talked to my attorney. So thanks, guys. Have a good day.